I've challenged myself to design and publish a TTRPG adventure by the end of the year, sharing my entire process as I go. So if you ever decide to publish an adventure for yourself, hopefully you will benefit from some of the resources and insights I gather along the way. Hey folks, I'm William. This is RuneForged. Welcome to the channel. If you'd like some additional context for this challenge, go ahead and check out the playlist linked down in the description. Today, we're going to be talking about where you can find art for use in your commercial projects, specifically tabletop RPG systems and adventures. Personally, I'm working on a Shadowdark adventure, so I was looking for some monochrome style art, but there's also some great color options out there as well. And be sure to stick around to the end of the video where I tell you where you can find some amazing looking art for 25% off as of the time of this recording. And we're talking only $2 to $5 per piece of art, which is absolutely insane. So much so that I think I got all of the art for my relatively small project for less than $15, which is way, way less than I was expecting to pay. And of course, I'll make sure to put links to all the artists that we talk about in this video down in the description so that you can check them out for yourself at your own leisure. But before we do that, if you are enjoying this video so far, please consider aiding me in my eternal battle against the dreaded YouTube algorithm by crushing those like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss out on more awesome videos like this in the future. I did just want to make a quick caveat in today's video. Most of the options we're going to talk about today are paid options. There is a pay what you want one, but most of them are straight up paid. There are ways you can get free public domain art on the internet. I try to do that for my project, and I just found it to be a really time consuming and painful process. So I decided to go with some simple paid art, which I'm going to show you how to do in this video. All right, so here we are on DriveThruRPG. This is my preferred place to buy all of my TTRPG stuff, and now including TTRPG stock art. So here we are. Now the easiest way to do this is to come to the DriveThruRPG homepage here, and we're gonna apply some filters to this. So we're gonna go to product type, and then we're gonna go to publisher resources, and then we're just gonna refine these filters a little bit. So we're gonna go up here to the refine button, and we're gonna click stock art. And then we can refine this further if we want to go to a specific type, either black or white. But just going back a little bit to the stock art itself, you can see that there's a ton of awesome options here. You can refine this down if you'd like to. Again, I'm looking specifically for mostly black and white art, so we're going to do that. And you can see there's just a ton of different options here. So much so that we're looking at over 7,000 different products here, which is a lot to go through. But I went through a vast majority of those 7,000 images earlier this week, I guess late last week, and I found a couple of different artists that I thought were a good place to start if you're looking for your own art. So let's talk about that. All right, the first one we're going to talk about here is Chamomile Has Illustrations. And the reason that I wanted to highlight this one is that it is one of the few pay what you want options that has a ton of awesome art in it. Now, I think I did pay $5 or something for this because it is an absolute ton of art. I can't believe this guy is kind of giving it away. It's absolutely insane to me. But here are some of examples of what you get with Chamomile Has Illustrations. So there's a lot of black and white and monochrome stuff here, including some kind of unique stuff like this carnivorous Pegasus, which is pretty cool. We got some alien stuff, some dire wolves. I really love this wyvern art in particular. I think this is super cool. But there's a lot more than just that. There's also some color options here. And I'll just page through some of these quickly. So some dark elves. This is an elder brain something or other. So kind of a Luciferian figure here. This is a really awesome piece of art. We've got some Fae stuff. We've got some more Hive Queen stuff. This is some Frost Giants. Very cool. It's a Beastman army. Don't use this one until I use it. I'm excited to put this into one of my games. I'm just kidding. We got a Lich here. We got some sort of demonic summoning ritual here. We've got a Naga Empress, which is awesome. Some Sahuagin and a Troll King. Very, very cool. And there's just a ton of these. There's an absolute ton of art here. They vary a little bit in terms of style and quality, but there's some really cool things here. There's also a lot of themed stuff. I think there's a bunch of orcs, and there's a bunch of dark elves. There's some cultists and stuff like that. So a lot of classic monsters. You get a wide variety of different things, which is very, very cool. So there's a lot of hobgoblins in here, for example. I think one of these has a bunch of Norse things in it. Yeah, this is the Norse pack. And again, just a ton of really good art. And, you can get it really, really cheap if you want to. And of course, you can always pay more if you feel like you're getting a lot of value out of this particular pack. All right, next up here, we've got Palabok Press, which is mostly black and white stuff. So pretty good for like Shadowdark and kind of OSR kind of things. It also has like a really kind of old school style, which I really appreciate. And I'm gonna scroll through some of these quickly so that you can see them. But yeah, they're kind of simple looking, but I really do like them, especially in the context of kind of like an OSR game. And they're relatively cheap, coming in at just like, mostly like $1 to $2 per piece, which is absolutely fantastic. And I did actually pick up one of these for my own game. I wonder if we'll see it on here. I got like a cultist looking dude. Yeah, this guy. Very, very cool. This is kind of the cult leader that I use for my campaign or for the adventure that I'm writing. And I could not be happier with how he looks, and just the fact that it was only like $2, which is absolutely insane. So Palabok Press, also a very good option. Another one that I really liked was Art of Blake, which I've got up on the screen right now. And what I really like about this one is that most of the art that's done by this artist, he does in 3 different styles. He's got like kind of a line art style. I can't remember what this one's called. I guess it's grayscale. It's got a grayscale, and then it's got a color option. So a lot of different variety depending on what it is that you're looking for. You can very easily match kind of like style to some of the other art that you're using for your project. And I just thought that was a really cool idea. It is a little bit pricier than some of the other options. I think most of these are $5 for a single image, and then if you wanted to get like all 3 versions of the same image, it's like $12 to $13. But even that, I don't really find that to be unreasonable, especially given the quality of the art here. I really love like all these dwarves, for example. Like this one looks fantastic. So we got some dwarves, we got some elves, looks like some halflings here, some dragonborn, lizard folk. Very, very cool stuff. Just going to continue scrolling down here so you can see some of we got some knights here. I almost used this ranger for my adventure, but I didn't have enough space on the page to put him in, so he got left out. Very, very cool looking though. Yeah, I just love these. I think these are really fantastic looking pieces of art, and well worth like the $5 that the artist is charging for them. Yeah, just fantastic stuff. I love this so much. All right, and then last but certainly not least, kind of like the granddaddy of them all, this is Dean Spencer. I had not heard of Dean until very recently. He'd done some of the art for some of the adventures that I've been reviewing on the channel, and I was just kind of blown away by the quality of it. And I was like, man, how are these like kind of small kind of indie designers like getting their hands on such amazing art? And this is part of the answer. Like they come here. And what I love about Dean Spencer in particular, there's a couple things. One is that he is just like insanely prolific. So if I scroll down here, you're going to see like he has like almost 2,000 like pieces of art that are for sale on DriveThruRPG, which is absolutely insane. And it's like it's all gorgeous stuff. I think that all of this is like pretty top tier looking art, especially for kind of like the indie scene. Like it's really, really nice looking and very, very cheap. You were talking like, maybe like $2 to $3 per piece, which is absolutely insane. Like, some of the full color ones are a little bit higher, like up to 12 or whatever. But yeah, just absolutely insane value for what you're spending. I also really appreciate that it's kind of broken down here into various different categories. There's like color versus black and white, and then you've got like half page, full page, quarter page. It just makes it really easy to filter down to just the type of images they're looking for. And again, it's just like super, super easy to use and find what you want. I spent a lot of time in the spot filler art section here for my own adventure. And as you can see, I picked up quite a few of these for myself. So I have nothing but nice things to say about Dean Spencer's stuff. And at the beginning of the video, I promised you a really good deal on some of these things. Right now, for a limited time, I don't know how long it's lasting, maybe through the entirety of November, but I'm not sure about that. I think all of the stock art in Dean Spencer's DriveThruRPG store is like 25% off. So you can see all these things have been marked down, quite a reasonable amount. And I scooped up a bunch of them the other day, and I'm very, very happy that I did that. But yeah, just a ton of awesome art out here. Really easy to find, really relatively cheap to get your hands on. Some of it even kind of free, pay what you want, which is just fantastic. And once again, the links to all these artists, you can find those down in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. And just as a heads up, the links that are down there in the description are affiliate links. And that means that basically any purchase that you make after clicking on one of those links is going to help to support the channel at no additional cost to you. And I just know that I do very much appreciate that support. And I think that's about it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.